In a lively village in Edo State, surrounded by lush green hills, there lived a young girl named Oney, who was blessed with extraordinary talents from the age of 5. Oney's gift began to reveal themselves. With just a needle and thread, she could sew the most beautiful garments, and villagers marveled at how such a small child could create such wonders. Every stitch she made seemed to be touched by a magic, and soon her dresses became the envy of everyone in the village. But sewing was the only beginning. Oney had natural gifts for braiding hair as well. She would sit in front of a mirror, her nimble fingers weaving intricate braids into her own hair. Soon, villagers began to line up at her door, eager to have their hair styled by the girl with the golden touch. It was said that anything Oney touched turned to gold. The villagers began to call her Maidens of the Village. Her talents didn't stop there. Oney could paint scenes so vivid and lifelike. They seemed to leap off the canvas. She baked cakes and pastries that were so delicious, and her cooking was so good that it brought joy to anyone who tasted her food. Oney's voice was as sweet as honey, and when she danced, it was as if the wind itself moved with her. There seemed to be nothing Oney couldn't do. However, not everyone in the village was happy about Oney's success. She had a group of friends who, secretly jealous of her talents, pretended to be close to her while plotting to steal her ideas and business. They whispered behind her back, trying to undermine her and take away the things she worked so hard for. But Oney's family knew the truth. They saw the brilliance in their daughter and encouraged her every step of the way. They called her the coat of many colors, which her dad would always say as he fondly called her Sweets. But her talents were varied and beautiful as a rainbow. They protected her, reminding her to always stay true to herself and her gifts. As Oney grew older, her talents continued to flourish and her reputation spread far beyond the village. She caught the attention of a very tall, handsome young man who visited the village and was captivated by her work. They fell in love and began to build a relationship. Soon, her friends began to mock her because he wasn't a rich guy. She ignored because the love they shared was bigger than the ordinary eyes could see. One good thing, they both believed in one another. They shared dreams and visions together. Years went by. Her fiancé got a deal in the big city, and that was how their lives changed. He offered her a chance abroad to explore her gifts on a grander stage. Oney accepted this offer, and soon after they were married. She left the village, bidding farewell to her family and friends who had secretly wished for her downfall. They watched with envy as she and her new husband sailed away, leaving them behind. In America, Oney's talent blossomed even more. She opened a fashion home where her dresses became the latest fashion trend. Her paintings were displayed in galleries. Her baked goods were sought after by the finest restaurants, and her voice and dance performances won her acclaims. Everything she touched continued to shine with the same golden light that had first emerged in her childhood. Oney quickly became one of the most celebrated figures in her new country. Her name synonymous with beauty, talent, and success. She was living the life she had always dreamt of, surrounded by people who appreciated her for who she was, not what they could take from her. Back in the village, her former friends, now filled with regrets, tried to replicate her success, but without Oney's genuine talent and creativity, their attempts failed, leaving them to face consequences of their jealousy and greed. Oney, on the other hand, found happiness in fulfillment. She had risen above the challenges and treachery that once surrounded her, proving that true talents, when nurtured by love and encouragement, could not be dimmed by the envy of others. In her new life, she continued to shine and shine and shine. Her story, a testament to the power of resilience and the magic of a golden touch. The end.